Who is your soulmate? This is going to be so exciting to find out. And we're going to start right after this. Welcome to my YouTube channel. We're going to chase some mysteries using the tarot cards. I can talk to deceased people and deceased pets. We can also chase after some deceased unsolved murders. That might be fun. And I love the pick threes, so I'm glad you joined me. If you like and find this material useful, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Okay, when you have gotten yourself in the space where you are ready to receive the information about who your soulmate is, I want you to look at these three piles of cards. And you can pause the video if you need more time. Select pile number 1, pile number 2, or pile number 3. And when you're ready, the links for pile 2 and 3 will be in the description below. Thank you so much, and let's get started right away. All right, if you selected pile number 1, let's start immediately with your soulmate. Woo! Your soulmate has fire energy of the Ace of Wands, and this couldn't come at a better time. This means that your soulmate loves to have a lot of new ideas. There's someone who's very creative. And with that creativity comes a lot of energy. Oh my gosh, you guys are the luckiest ever. Those of you who selected pile number 1, this is the Ace of Cups. You've got the Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. Do you realize, you guys, that the aces are the most powerful cards in the deck? You have a powerful love. This person loves you. They will also be good fortune. They won't drain you of money. Your soulmate is not going to drain you of money. The goldfish are a very affluent symbol for wealth. I mean, so they're going to be high energy, they have lots of ideas, and they are going to be loving and financially on their own. Now, they're also going to come with their own, history of pain. Like, you know, they've had some pain in their past. So they're not going to be what you would call somebody who's floated through life and never had anything painful happen. So when you meet your soulmate, a lot of people don't realize that, but they could be closed off, waiting to trust. They have to build the trust. So some people have the illusion that, oh, there's my soulmate, they'll recognize me immediately and we'll just go off into the sunset and never have a problem in the world. This is not how relationships operate on the human realm. That's like the fairy tales, but that's not real life. So this is just telling you that you don't mistake your soulmate. If this person comes in and they're just a little bit non-trusting in the beginning, okay? It's just probably because of their past. So then we have the Emperor, which this is the card that they're a very strong individual. Now, they could be strong physically because there's a lot of muscles in this card, but the Emperor means that they're well set, like they know what they're oh my gosh, look at this card. Oh, you guys are so lucky. I want to be you. This is the card about wealth. Okay, so this card goes, I'm going to put it next to the Ace of Cups because this person's wealthy. Your soulmate does have money, okay? And it can be family business for some of you because the Ten of Cups is a family card. They could be self-employed because this is the Emperor. It could be self-employed. But definitely you guys are lucky in that this is a very minor card. The Two of Swords just means that they're a little bit emotionally closed, but that's a minor card. So I don't want you guys to miss this. If they say, hey, let's take this relationship slow, do that. Don't walk away from this person just because they want to take their time and that they're not like immediately coming out there with, you know, all this gaga love type stuff. So you guys, those who chose pile 1, you guys are in for a wonderful, pleasant surprise from your soulmate. So those of you who selected pile number 2, yours starts out with that you've had a little bit of difficulty meeting your soulmate. It's almost like I always view when there's a lot of things in the background here that this is a pattern. Some of you may have a high pain body and that you've been hurt so many times that you're just wounded and that you can't, and then you actually think the next sword in the ground is going to be just another one to collect in your pain body, just another relationship that's going to end painfully. And this kind of goes along with the fact that you're hidden. The cloaks, you're hidden. Here you're like kind of facing what you need to face, but you're hiding from like your soulmate. It's like you almost think like your soulmate is way off there in the distance that's almost not attainable, and you're kind of staring down at the tools that you have thinking, do I have what it takes to meet my soulmate? But it takes work. you guys who selected pile 2, your soulmate is not going to be someone that just you go off into la land. This is going to be work. Soulmates can be work. You have to start at the beginning, and then you have to keep working to make this relationship stay solid, and this work should be enjoyable to you. See how he's focused on it, and he doesn't look miserable. He's enjoying putting the work into it. So if you guys do that, if you put the work and you allow it to progress in a natural way, the Sun card, that's the ultimate marriage and happiness card, is the Sun card. And your final card is Hermit, which means some of you are going to be searching for the soulmate, but you will find them, because the Sun card is 100%, you will find your soulmate. There's a cloak here, so you might not recognize them in the beginning. So maybe they're working at like a job that you wouldn't consider prestigious, right? But they're a hardworking person. So you have to look at, are you judging who this soulmate could be? Do you automatically assume that this person is going to be wealthy? They do their own thing. This person is financially making it on their own because they're a hard worker, but they also kind of go on their own path. The Hermit card means they need some space, so don't, if they tell you they need some space, don't take that as rejection. Take that as, this is the type of person, this is the soulmate that will also give you space when you need it, and that's a good thing. No one wants to be smothered. So this looks like you've had, some pain here, and you've kind of cloaked yourself, but get out there, know that this person's a hard worker and that they're very happy, that really all they want to seek is somebody they can be happy with. They are worth the wait. And this also, you guys, call upon a guide. The Hermit is a guide. So ask your guides, because they can't step in and help you unless you ask. Ask your guides to step in and bring you your soulmate. And you have to recognize that this person is a hard worker, okay? So be sure that you don't reject somebody just because they might not have a prestigious job like you were looking for, or whatever definition you had that your soulmate needed to meet. Okay, those of you who have option 3, we're going to begin option 3 now. This means that you've had really painful separation or breakup in your past, and your heart is still aching. This is the 3 of Swords. Your heart is still aching. Spirit is going to say, this is the Page of Pentacles, learn. No more grieving. No more grieving now. To meet your soulmate, you have to learn from this experience. So that's happened, and yes, you can read all you want about recovering from bad relationships. You can read all you want, but you have to apply what you've learned. You have to apply what you've learned. So put it out here in front of you and say, all right, now I know what I don't want. And then look at this. Ace of Swords. This is your thinking mind. So you guys who are going to meet your soulmate is going to have a strong thinking mind, and it's going to be someone who likes to learn. Now, they too have probably had painful relationships in the past, but do you see how he's not looking at it? He's not facing it. Put it behind him. Move on. Put it behind. So don't go into your soulmate relationship telling them your laundry list of failures. Start new. See, he's stepping onto the books, and don't go back to the past. This person has a strong thinking mind. They come up with, they like to do new things, and they like adventure, right? And this is the Judgment card. No one likes to feel judged. So your soulmate has an angelic quality to them, to where you won't be judged, okay? So you might be judging them, so be aware of that, but they will not be judging you. So don't toot the horn of judgment around your soulmate, because they have a very strong mind and they want to move forward. They're all about, let's start new. Let's leap. Literally, this looks like a wolf. Let's leap into a transformation of a new life. And guess what? There they are. Look at this. King of Coins. It does not get any better than this. This is a person who is nature-based. They're financially settled. Okay, so they also might be interested in astrology. They could have a leadership type of role in their job. They have a very strong jawline, like a very strong. They could be Virgo. They could be an earth sign, but it doesn't matter what sign they are, as long as they have good values, which, this King of Pentacles likes things to be fair, and he is fair. And so you guys are really going to meet somebody who is stable, they're secure. Every day they show up like themselves. They don't play games. A lot of people, well, I want somebody handsome. Really? Rethink that. So this person might not look the way you want them to look, but they will love you to the moon and back, and they will be loyal. So there's a warning here. Don't judge them. Don't judge them. Don't put them in your box of judgment just because they may not look the way you think they should look, okay? This soulmate will love you to the moon and back, and it's a secure relationship for you. And remember, you're stepping into new grounds. You're not going to repeat the pain pattern of the past. This is the past. Your past is not going to create your future. That's the most important message your soulmate wants you to know. I am not your past pattern. I am your future wonderful life that you're creating with another human being.